Everyone, I wanted to do a quick demo of a weapon randomizer that I've been working on. What this weapon randomizer does is it actually randomizes combo weapons. So when you spawn in, you get two random combo weapons. Like right here, I have a plasma pistol mixed with a skewer, and it just shoots one single plasma pistol. So the funny thing is sometimes they're kind of duds like that. Other times you get pretty cool weapons. This one is actually the disruptor mixed with, I think it was the heat wave. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And the cool thing is every time you load in, you get something different. So I got a sniper mixed with a mangler. So they keep some traits from certain weapons. This looks like it shoots needlers. That's kind of a horrible shoot one needle at a time. It's kind of lame, but some of these are really cool. I don't know why this map wants to take forever to load. Sidekick that shoots super freaking fast. DMR that shoots shock rifle rounds. See if we can get a rocket that shoots needlers. And the sidekick that shoots heat waves. So there's a ton of combinations. I did include some of the melee weapon, so you can get the two variants of the sword, two variants of the hammer. We're getting a bunch of needler combos. And then the sentinel beam didn't really seem like it actually combined with anything else, so I have just the variant of the sentinel beam in here. And somehow I ended up with two of the same variant, which is possible. You can get the same gun twice with this randomizer. Got the heat wave, and okay, shoot pistol shots. Some of the best ones are the semi-auto or auto rifles that shoot skewer bullets, because they're the volatile skewer bullets, and then like obviously when you get an assault rifle that shoots rocket rounds. This one is kind of weird. Shotgun shots. We got the battle rifle that shoots commando shots. Anyway, wanted to show you quickly the scripts on what I did here. It took me a long time to get this because there were so many weird bugs happening. And I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty convinced that if you duplicate items or copy them, or sorry, the nodes on the graphs, or you copy script brains, that it introduces a bunch of weird memory bugs and it ends up causing you a lot of grief. So what I did to finally get this built out was individually select every single node, individually enter all the different identifiers and values and things like that. So just something heads up, if you're doing scripting and you're having trouble, maybe go that route. I know it's tedious, but it seems to work a little bit better. So just a quick overview of what's going on here. Basically, we are spawning in the player, and I'm immediately removing both weapons because it just seemed easier to give them a primary, give them a secondary weapon. I have this set base function that is in this other brain. Luckily, I was able to condense this down to 3 brains. And basically what's happening here It's going to come in. It's going to run the set randomizer function, basically just to get a random number that's not going to change on you if you need to access it more than once. And then it's going to run through this check, which basically just assigned every weapon number. So like BR75 is number 1. So if that random number ended up being number 1, it's going to grab the BR75 all the way down. There's like 22 options. One thing that I did just in case there was any sort of weird error is have the last option just be a kind of a catch-all. So there's not a number assigned, even though it's number 19. Just so that if the game gives it a weird number, like a half number somehow, or somehow gets out of whack, you can at least still get looks like a commando rifle. But basically what it's doing is grabbing that and putting it into this variable, and then it's going to assign the variable, or excuse me, assign the weapon to the player. What I did so that I didn't have to have this duplicated twice was made it so if I pass in a number, sorry, it's right here, pass in a number, either 1 or 2, and it will assign primary or secondary based on 1 or 2. That way I didn't have to duplicate everything twice. And then we have the other function, which is almost the same concept, but it's creating the combo. So the idea is you actually give the player 2 random base weapons, and then those random base weapons are used as the base for the combo. And I'll show you in a second, but we're actually, well, you can see it right here, save wep, which basically saves the weapon that the player is currently holding, and then it allows we can use the base type, and then actually delete that weapon so that it doesn't just fall to the ground as soon as I give you the actual combo weapon. So what you see here is basically the same concept as the other one, but we're just grabbing the base weapon, which is this, and we're plugging it into our weapon combo, and then we're plugging in a configuration, which is basically the same as we were doing. Creates a new weapon type, and then we're assigning the weapon type based on the number that you pass in. Then obviously I had the save wep, this delete wep basically just clears the weapon out so it doesn't fall on the ground and you have a bunch of weapons laying around when people spawn in. So the other thing was these are kind of just that same logic, delete weapon, save weapon. The prep one, which is basically just delete both the weapons, set your random number. I do have it where, because I need 2 different random numbers, depending on what number I pass in, whether it's 1 or 2, it's going to either randomize between 1 and 19 or 1 and 22. The combos need the 1 through 22. And so I have some exceptions to the combo. So as I was saying before, some weapons didn't really combine well to really give you anything worthwhile. And so even though there are some duds out there, you at least can get Duelist Energy Sword or Elite Blood Blade if it ends up being a sword as a base, Diminisher of Hope or Rushdown Hammer if it's a hammer as a base, and then if you end up rolling the Sentinel Beam, you end up getting the Arcane Sentinel Beam. So pretty basic in concept. Took a long time to get it all just right, but I'm pretty happy with how it's condensed down. I haven't done a ton of testing, but so far, I mean, it seems to work pretty well, and you can get all sorts of weird combos. Here we go. Commando shotgun. A cinder shot sniper. It's going to be hard to control, but it's kind of cool. Got the Sentinel Beam. That's not interesting. If we get anything else, okay. So pulse rifle that shoots shotgun. That's really sweet. Imagine hitting someone with that. Automatic shotgun. So the Hydra is actually kind of cool. this is probably the opposite version of what we want. I think it's shooting the Hydra bullets, but the Hydra is cool because when you get it with as the base, it will actually let you shoot rocket. Like if you get, like, for example, a battle rifle or assault rifle, um, it'll let you shoot the like little rockets if you pull your aim trigger or whatever button you press. But it also will let you like switch between the two weapons, so it's pretty sweet. So here we got the Ravager rockets. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've gotten this one yet. So if you charge it the whole way, it gives you Ravager. But if you just shoot, it shoots like 5 rockets all at once. Oh, and then we got the skewer. So this is sweet. 12 shots of skewer. And they're all volatile. That's awesome. So I just thought this was awesome. The script brains, I have it in a prefab, which I'm going to share out here in the description of the video if I can get to it. It's called Weapon Combo Fiesta, and basically just here I'll do it. Grab it. I find that things, if you ungroup them, tend to work out better and they're less glitchy. So I'd say, drop the 3 brains into your map, ungroup them, and you should be ready to go at that point. So reach out if you have any questions. If you find any bugs or anything like that, let me know. I'll see if I can potentially fix it. I'm hoping that this is good to go for anyone that has combo weapon needs, though. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one.